Me and some boys at the FAU tailgate. It was awesome. That game was not so awesome, but Al's up. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back in for the wrap-up, episode 2. I really appreciate all the feedback on episode 1, all the views, all the shares, all the support. I love you guys, it was freaking awesome. I promise to keep up my end. I'm going to keep these videos coming in. They're going to keep getting better, I promise you. Also, shout out to Mike P and College Car. Listen for that small business, guys. Everyone go follow on Twitter right now, at college__car. Everyone go follow that right now, alright, for me? Mike P, don't forget him. Cobra Crew Productions presents The Wrap-Up. Alright, for the NFL recap for Sunday, week 2, we're going to do this on the iPad today. The Cincinnati-Pittsburgh game. Good game on both sides here. Pittsburgh's defense really did a great job locking up AJ Green. That's all they needed to do. Basically, Marvin Jones had a big game because of all the notice on AJ Green, but Big Ben and the Steelers came out on top here. The Baltimore-Cleveland, again, Baltimore-Cleveland, a great game, all defined by Baltimore's defense. They did amazing again. If they keep playing like that, they're going to be doing great this year, regardless of how their offense is playing, but they need to produce still. Cleveland, Josh McCown is now out. It's ridiculous that all these players that are getting hurt, even their backups are getting hurt. And I don't know if you guys were watching last night, Adrian Peterson was hurt. That was a shame. We hope he's okay. I haven't heard anything else about that. We'll move on here. Dallas and Washington. Dak Prescott had a great game today. Kirk Cousins had a rough one, but Gruden was kind of selling him out for panicking after week 2. I think that was a little premature, but we'll see how that goes. I think it's going to cause locker room problems, if you ask me. But New Orleans and the Giants. Neither team had the blowout like I expected them to. Eli and Drew really struggled in this, but Giants came out on top, 16-13. San Fran and Carolina. Carolina really whooped up on San Francisco today. I think that Blaine Gabbert is playing better than San Francisco expected him to, which is great. But I think in the end, Carolina's defense and athletes are just way too much for that young, inexperienced San Francisco team. Miami and New England. What a game. New England dominated every aspect in the first half, and then injury to Jimmy Garoppolo, which now Drisket is in for the next 2 games in Foxborough, I believe, until Tom Brady comes back, and he will be back firing. Best believe that, guys. But Miami ended up coming back and then blew it in the last drive. Another week in a row, but I'm gonna leave my emotions out of that because that was a hard one to watch. Kansas City and Houston, another team where defense was just dominating, 12-19 here for Houston. The defense was great. All these low-scoring games this week is just an account to how amazing and athletic these defenses are getting. Seattle and LA, 3-9. Here we go again. LA's defensive line was ridiculous, destroying Seattle, which they've scored 1 touchdown in 2 games against a very average LA team and a very average Dolphin team. Tampa Bay and Arizona, what a shootout for Arizona, 40-7 over Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston did what he could, I guess, but he needs more help from his D-line. Doug Martin gets off at times, but he needs to be more consistent. The receivers, they're having some drop issues. They need to fix that. And I think they'll get it right in the locker room, though. I think Jameis Winston is definitely the direction for the Bucs. Jacksonville and San Diego. San Diego really kicked Jacksonville's ass. I don't know what this was about. I've been having high hopes for the Jags, and it just keeps biting me in the neck every time I try to go for them for some reason. And Atlanta and Oakland. I thought Oakland was going to take care of Atlanta in this one, come back on, but 35-28 Atlanta victory. Both teams look great. I don't think either Oakland or Atlanta, a loss would have killed them here. Both can have really good seasons. Indianapolis and Denver. Denver's defense was outstanding. Their offense is still trying to find its way, but their defense keeps playing like that, they'll be fine. Denver and Minnesota. Minnesota took the W here, 17-14. Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb, and Eddie Lacy and Clay Matthews, they're all getting back in their normal positions, guys. You got to remember they had a lot of injuries last year. They're still trying to move people around and find what their old way was back when they were really dominant a couple years ago. So give them time. I still have the Packers winning the Super Bowl in my book. Alright, we'll check out the Monday night game, the Eagles in Chicago. If you're watching fantasy football, pray for me. Alshon Jeffrey needs to get about 15 points, and Jeremy Langford needs to get about 15 points, and Ryan Matthew needs to get about 15 points. So I'll tune in after the game. I'll post this video tonight. Thanks for tuning in, guys. A fan suggested segment that I'm gonna like. I want these segments to keep coming in, guys. I love the ideas you guys are giving me. I was talking to Mike P last night, gave me about 10 ideas just in a 5-minute conversation. I love all the feedback, criticism, whatever you guys need. I want to make this better. So let's start out with the GOAT of the week. And I think this is all in agreement. Lamar Jackson, what a freaking stud. That kid is too nasty for his own good. Going out there and putting work on FSU, a very good FSU team. If you think that this was FAU being overrated, FSU being too riled up, no way, guys. Lamar Jackson is the real deal. I know firsthand. I played on an all-star team with the kid, and he was just on another level than everyone else in this team. He is ridiculous. Watch out for him. He's going to bring Louisville to a great season this year. Here doing the Chicago Eagles recap of the Monday night game. Just finished rewatching it because I was at work, and I was looking for 2 fantasy wins that I really needed from Jeremy Langford and Alshon Jeffrey, and I did not get those. But anyways, Carson Wentz had a great game today, just like I thought he would. He had a good game last week too. He's looking out pretty good for the Philly. I like Jay Cutler, but he's never really been a winner, I guess. But Alshon Jeffrey and Jeremy Langford looking pretty good over there for Chicago, I think.
Oh. Woo!
That was just some clips from the golf course, make y'all laugh a little bit. Enjoy you guys' week. Thanks for tuning in for the wrap up. I'll see you guys bright and early Saturday morning for some college football.